Okay, today we have a different video. We have another subtle update video, part 3. Okay, so the setup is done. We are trying to move forward. Things are being bought. I bought a new book, by the way. I'm really excited to show it's Free Will. I'm going to read it and then I'm going to show it to you, kind of understand the concept myself, and then try to make you guys aware with the concept in this book. But there are some major improvements I'm doing in my life, and I'm also lacking in my life at some point. So one of those things would be my college. So I spend almost 9 to 5. It's literally, I go 9, my class begins. I have a 1 hour break, lunch break from 12 to 1, and then I again have classes, and then so almost I go at 9 and I come back home at 5 in the evening. So I'm literally doing a 9 to 5 job. And then when I come home, I have to change my clothes, go to gym, come home, cook my food, shower, this, that stuff. And that kind of takes my entire day into it. And I almost spend my entire night trying to research for the video, shoot it around at 1 or 2 p.m. or 1 or 2 a.m. in the late night, okay? I try to shoot it and then I try to upload it. This is the way I have been doing stuff. Now I have my own Wi-Fi and everything, so I don't have to worry about those things. But yeah, there are now different things to worry about. Whether I'm kind of following up with my content or not, whether I'm keeping up my pace or not, whether I'm giving you that value that I'm supposed to give or not, whether I'm researching enough or not, or whether I'm trying to understand the concept myself before explaining it to you or not. So there are multiple factors now playing roles, and it's starting to kind of make me more responsible in my life. Not just by making these videos, I'm trying to add some new things into your life, but I'm also adding new things into my life. I'm trying to get myself aware of different concepts in this world that I even never knew before making these videos. And so it's really cool that how we both, you are watching these videos and I'm trying to explain you, we both are growing through this particular topics, through this particular ideas, and we are trying to kind of develop ourselves by learning new things day and night. So let's expose the entire thing that I want to do. I'm not exposing everything, but this is just a thing I thought 2 or 3 days ago. So I'm just thinking I'll start doing that also now. So the thing is, there'll be always something that's going on in the internet. And there are multiple commentary channels, comedic channels, skit-based channels who kind of come and make you aware with whatever the controversy is going, or whatever this new trend is going, or XYZ things that are happening, dramas, this, that things. But within these things and within this new generations, we have found that the fight or the basic survival things that you need have been differing. So your dramas have been literally like the luxurious point it would have been 100 years ago. So your struggles are literally a luxury for someone like your dad. Your struggles, so this is your struggle, okay? For a dad, that struggle might be his luxury, okay, in his time. And so nowadays, just enjoying a controversy or enjoying a particular drama or enjoying a trend is not just enough. It's really keen to understand the concept behind it, that why did this happen, what's the reason behind it, how to solve it, and what's the psychological reasoning behind it, how does philosophical backing work with this particular thing that has happened. And I'm not like to the level of PhD knowledgeable in all of these stuff, but I'm fairly aware about psychology. I'm fairly aware about multiple philosophical directions, multiple philosophers, books, their quotes. I have been reading, I have been kind of sort of knowledgeable in all of those stuff. So what I'm trying to do is, whatever these particular things are, I'm trying to kind of get the concept from it and trying to give a psychological and philosophical background to that particular thing and make you understand that you don't commit such mistakes in your life. Because look, we commit some of these similar mistakes in our life, but it's that we are not so famous or we are not so at that level that it gets this big into a drama. It just gets sort of within two people. So nowadays, if people get divorced, there are reels, there are memes, there are multiple pieces of content, dramas, videos, news, everything is going on for them, articles. But if you just, divorce with, within your friend circle or within your area, if someone gets divorced, it just, goes between two families, or within your area that stuff stays, because you're not famous, you're not to that level. So these small psychological backings will work in everyone's life. It's just that we are not so famous, or we don't have that particular fame or audience that this thing captures like a fire like this. So it just stays to small level. But still, if we understand that psychological backing, why people divorce, what's the reason behind it, why people break up, there are multiple things to learn from these small little dramas. Okay. And big dramas, people getting into cases, what was they wrong with? A single mistake committing their entire career, what were they wrong with? We are not just here to be some news channel. We are trying to here provide some psychological backing so that you don't commit those mistakes. Learn from someone so that you can get better in a lesser time. Okay, so I'm trying to make those videos. This is not my very main content. Once again, I'm just trying to make it because I really love it. Okay, to see myself grow with this psychological backings, me researching that why does this person do this particular thing in his life, and even after affecting him so much, why isn't he backing off? Why does he keep doing it again? Is it some kind of addiction towards that particular thing? Why does he do that again? If someone's being bullied or someone is bullying someone, why is it that? Why is internet bullying so getting viral? Why is it people beating, people trying to be Sigma chat getting so famous? Why people are nowadays not being humble, and why humbleness is now treated as shit? So multiple questions in my head. I want to answer them, and not just answer them myself. I also want to make you guys aware about it. That together, let's find some answers that how do we improve in our life together, generally, and achieve success all together, and achieve happiness and achieve all those fulfillment desires that you have in your life all together, taking everyone together with us. And that's the reason I'm doing this stuff. Okay, I want to change this world for good, and I have some 5 goals that I want to complete in my 10 years of career, what I want to pursue on YouTube. So yeah, that's it. That's what I want to start doing as soon as possible, because everything is ready, and those videos don't take so much editing, so I can just edit on normal softwares like iMovie or stuff. So if it's possible, I'll start uploading them as soon as possible. And I'm sorry for the live streams, I promised you last time, but shit took time to arrive, and I don't have time. As I said, the initial plan was that if I wake up early in the morning, then I can stream. But as I said, I take late nights to finish up this shit. Like, I sleep at 2 or 3, then how am I supposed to wake at 4? I should be slept at this time. You want to see what's the time right now? It's 12. It's literally 11:44. See, can you see that? So you understand, it takes me some time to complete all of these stuff. And this is just a normal video. It's a subtle edit video. In those videos that I'm making, it takes a bit research to me. It takes a bit time for me to go through that concept, to pick up a topic that everybody's kind of searching for, everybody is facing a problem in, and then kind of upload it, then research it. Then it takes some time. It takes my cognitive decisions. It takes my attention towards that particular thing. Focus. We talked about it yesterday. So yeah, it's really important to give you the best stuff. It's not about just making videos and pulling views and XYZ things, but it's also about providing something that is valuable to you, not just about me trying to pull off views and I'll speak anything. That's my entire view. That's how I want to begin, and how I want to go on further for years. I want to add these small things, and maybe they one day will compound drastically and have drastic effects on my life. So yeah, I also want to change something. Like, in the background, you should see something good when I'm uploading those videos. So either we can switch this ways. So we can switch this way if it's good for you guys. I love Batman. You just understand it at this point, right? So we can do that shit, or we can do something XYZ, but we have to stay within this range. We cannot go this way, because that's my vision board. This entire weird shit you see, it's my vision board. Okay, so we can go there, we can go. This is webcam, by the way. Okay, so I'm ready to switch. I'm ready to switch to my particular camera that I have, I'll show it to you some other day. I have it right now here, but it's just inside and it's packed and everything. So I'm not trying to use camera right now because I don't have a mic. And I don't want to go through all of those shit like, you connect your mic to PC and then PC connects to the camera and this and that stuff you have to find. Instead, I have bought a mic that directly attaches to camera and it's a one-go thing. Because for me, as less frictional possible is good because I have friction in multiple other things currently in my life. So if I have less friction in this, then I can be working more efficiently. That's what we talked about yesterday. Whatever your environment should be, it should be least frictionable for you to work. And that's what makes you in discipline. That's what makes you in that work zone, that focus mode. And then you'll be able to focus or work more efficiently. So that's my point, that I'm trying to decrease friction as much as possible in my life. And how do you think about these headphones, bro? I think they're cool. I think they're cool. I think they're good. Okay, I think they're good. Like the audio quality is mid, but it's good, right? I'm just a chill guy. Okay, I'm just a normal guy. I'm not so intelligent or I'm not so mature guy. I'm just a college guy. I'm just 19, bro. What do you expect from me? Okay, you might expect some of these small things from me. Getting happy for a headphone, a mic. That background is insane, by the way. If I show it to you, that background, this entire images background, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. I'll show it to you someday. It's all different to murder articles and murder, on newspapers when they print articles of murders or people missing. I have kind of collected them and then I have multiple Batman images. So when all of those combine and you see, bro, that's like, one of those movie scenes where the main character is trying to find the victim or trying to find that killer, not victim, trying to find that killer. Okay, he draws some lines here and there and creates a movie. It's that level shit. It's so good. It's so good. You'll love that thing. And yeah, obviously the light looks worst. Okay, when I try to turn it, look, I'm sorry to say, but this shit looks bad. Okay, it looks like a DJ light in some Indian wedding. I can turn it into a particular color and then I decrease it to the point that it doesn't, kind of disturb you guys. So I can keep it any other color, like blue, cool color, nothing more noticeable. That is a little line over here. Can you see a little line? This one. I'll try to remove it. So this is a condensed reflector or something like that. I had reflector on it, but I removed that shit. So now it's just this white little thingy that, can give you soft light. So I don't know what to do about it. So I have just kind of get it there. So here behind this curtain, I have my Wi-Fi. Just here on this plug, I have my Wi-Fi. Just a thing I'm trying to show you guys. Okay, simple. This is the umbrella light. Yeah. So I just here I bought a ring light right now. So that's kind of focusing more onto me. I can change colors, by the way, if you want to see. Do you like this one? Do you like this one? Do you like this one? I think this one's good. Okay, so I keep this one. Simple, bro. I'm just a small guy trying to enjoy small parts of life. You want to see my keyboard? I think I showed you my keyboard, no? I'm a mess around. I'm not going to show you right now. Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I have a good monitor. I have good view. Things are good. Things are really amazing. I'm really grateful to God for providing all of this stuff to me that I can kind of work now at least. And thank you so much to God, to my parents to believe in me and give me this stuff. And I really hope I pay them this shit back one day. And I pay them squared amount. So when I asked for my dad to give me this shit, he gave it to me after obviously years of asking to him. But in the end, I promised to him that, if you invest into some company, maybe in 10 years, you'll get max to max 12x profit from that. Okay, compounding interest, you get 12x profit from that on compounding. So 12% interest per annum, consider it for 10 years and whatever you get. Okay. So I said that to him, that if you invest in company, maybe 12% interest. I said to you that whatever amount you give to me, I'll get squared amount back to you. That's what I said to my dad. And now I have to fulfill that promise. Simple. So yeah, I think human is always a thing that can have exponential results when you invest into it, and invest into it with a bit risk, but courageously, by trusting into him. when you make such an investment, it can have various effects. It can have millionaire effects, a billion level effects. And we have seen that happening in real life where some random guy has believed onto some random guy and they have created a history together. So yeah, that's me. I'm trying to work on some stuff. Faceless channels, I'm trying to work. I have to learn editing. Now I have to, kind of bunk my colleges a bit. Look, I'm really attached to college for some reason. I'm not attached to the entire study structure or something XYZ. But it's like this mentality I have always had from my school days is don't skip school, don't be that average guy, don't be that loser guy in class. I have my goals fixed. I want to do this thing for my life. But it's somewhere when you have that both things going on in your life, you consider both equally important, and then you kind of get into that shithole of routine where you can't decide how I have this much time and I have to do everything in that much time. That fucks up my sleep, that fucks up my daily routine, that fucks up my hygiene, everything. So I have to kind of think about it now that, it's okay to bunk colleges because I'm trying to build something that is way above this college, that is way above this particular place I live in. So if I want to grow above it, I have to do at least something different. I'm not saying that, you have to be that weird kid who does different thing if you want to achieve big things. No. You can do almost everything equally, but that's something that you have to differ, okay? If you just keep doing all the college stuff, then you expect what college does in future. So what you expect whatever your seniors or whatever the pass outs are doing from that particular college, you expect to do almost around the same level. And even if you go higher, it will take years for you to go higher. You can be just, your college finishes and then you are different than every other kid in the college. No, you're almost similar to every other kid. So if you want to be different, you'll have to take that next step. You'll have to take that risk and kind of do it. So yeah, I'm kind of now understanding that concept that if I want to do this shit, I need time. And if I don't have time, then I'll fuck up my sleep. And if I fuck up my sleep, I can't focus. I cannot stay on to my shit for a long time. And that's why I'll now bunk colleges to create videos. I'll bunk classes to make these videos better, to get onto the business that I always wanted to do, to get onto that creativity field I always wanted to be that kid I always wanted to be, and to turn this kid into a man that I always dreamt about. Turn myself into a character that was unshakable, that was unbeatable, the most rational male I have ever thought of. I wanted to turn myself into it. I wanted to be a guy who's humble, but at the same time amazingly confident. I want to be a guy who's rich, but doesn't just throw away all the poorness or throw away all the poor people in a garbage. I want to be a guy who sympathizes with the world, but doesn't just get affected so much emotionally to the point that it affects his entire mental state. I want to be an emotionally strengthy guy, but also at sometimes I want to cry out my emotions. I want to do all of those things in this one life, and maybe just in next 10 years, and I almost passed 5 months out of it. So yeah, I'm ready to work hard. I hope you guys will work hard. And this is just a video where I talk about whatever is happening in my life. So if I bored you, I'm sorry. I just have to upload it here and there every once a week or twice a week to kind of aware you about the situations, because that is the main purpose of daily Aryan is you see what I'm doing and we try to grow together with some of these concepts that we are learning together every day, and what I'm doing in my life. You learn by that, because the kid who is trying to do the same journey in future will not just see all of those videos that will change his mindset and change his entire focus zone and change him, but he'll also see all of those practical videos. He'll see me struggling. He'll see that, yeah, struggle is a part of life, and look, you struggle. But the only thing about struggle is to get out of it. When you wake up the next day, the only thing that should be in your mind is today what I'm going to do will be extremely successful, and I will beat whatever that point of success or whatever achievement I have thought of. You have to wake up with that same reaction, with that same focus every day, again and again, with even more mental stress. No mental stress, but more mental strength, and increase that strength day by day, because it's like muscles. You don't go and pick up 100 kgs just directly. It happens over time. And I know you'll pick up that 100 kg pretty soon. So don't trouble your mother. Stay safe. Stay safe yourselves. Don't trouble anyone. Keep your mom and dad safe. Be safe yourselves. And Jai Hind.